I have a claim filed with the Federal Trade Commission where we can literally show how people like the killer of my daughter are inspired by photos like that, how they react to photos like that. And in the context of our claim, it's against the gun manufacturer. But Thomas Massie is doing things that he has to know are inspiring potential future killers. And I will tell you, and this is why I call him a jerk, because he does it because he thinks he's owning the libs. You know what? He ain't owning nothing, okay? My daughter died. 4 kids died literally days before he posted that photo, and he thought it was cute. He thought it was funny. Well, let me tell you something, Tommy, okay? It's not. And we are going to do something about this. Enough of your irresponsibility leading to more dead kids. I heard all the stuff last week about, life and everything else in the Supreme Court hearing. They have no interest in protecting life after birth. Zero. And the facts are, Thomas Massie proved it with one photo.
One of the things I think is happening as well, and I do agree that it's in part to own the libs, because they know that a photo like that will, quote, trigger liberals to get upset and to make the point that this is insensitive because it had happened right after a mass shooting, or maybe they just think we don't like guns. But I feel like also it's this performance of a type of masculinity where the gun, they think, makes them look tougher. I mean, we talked about this when Kyle Rittenhouse had testified that he used an AR-15 because he thought it made him look cool. I mean, how do we get to a place where that's no longer the case, that holding a gun in a photo makes you look cool? I mean, I thought it was supposed to be for, like, sport, like hunting. Go do that. Don't, like, pose with it.
It's a great question. I think back to Josh Hawley last month talking about his masculinity and how he felt it was at risk. These guys have no strength. They are weak. They don't have the masculinity that they scream about because they are afraid. They are afraid. And so it's a great question. They need he needs to stand there with this machine gun to feel strong, to show his family how he can defend them. If that's what he thinks, then that is one weak person. And so I'll just say it again. We are better than this. We have to, as a country, put an end to jerks like that, okay, who say to people like me, it's about owning the libs. I guess I'm a lib because my daughter was murdered. Okay, that's how they think about it. Okay, no, I want to save lives. I support the rights of gun owners, and I also support their right to life. Okay, I hate gun violence. And Thomas Massie, you just incited kids across this country to do something bad this week, and I hope it doesn't happen.
Do you think we can actually get to a place where Congress can do something? I mean, I remember vividly the week of the Parkland shooting being in segments as an analyst, and people were like, well, thoughts and prayers, because they were still doing the thoughts and prayers back then, at least performatively. And then we'd sort of talk about maybe some ideas, and then a couple of days would go by, and then we move on to a different topic. And I remember at the time saying, well, I think the Gen Zs of the world, those Parkland kids, they understand that we need to elect different people if we want different results. Where do we begin to create a Congress that is open to gun safety reforms and legislation to change this?
I said on an interview last week, we're closer than we've ever been to passing gun safety legislation, but we're also closer than we've ever been to losing the chance. Here's why we're closer than we've ever been. We have a House that will pass legislation, we have a president that will sign it, and we have a Senate that's 50-50. We need 2 more people in the Senate. That's it to break the filibuster. That's how close we are. But if we fail in 22 and we lose the House and we fall back in the Senate, it's game over. And so we can't fail. The bottom line is this. We've already taken too much time. Since my daughter was killed in 2018, there were 300 million weapons on the streets back then. There's 400 million now. And so on an earlier interview today, I actually said I should get together with all the families affected by gun violence, and we should form a human chain around the Senate and not let them out of work until they do this. And maybe that's what it's going to take. And so Because we all know the next school shooting is coming. We all know the one that's 4 kids or more, it's coming because we haven't changed anything. Enough is enough.
The image of all of you linking hands is one that actually gave me goosebumps thinking about it. And I think that's a powerful image to even have in my mind. Fred Guttenberg, it's always great to have you on and to talk to you about this important issue. Thank you so much, as always, for being here tonight. And please stay safe. Hi, I'm Zerlina Maxwell. Thanks for checking out our channel on YouTube. You can see more from Zerlina by clicking any of the videos on this screen, and make sure you subscribe below to stay up to date on the day's biggest stories. Thanks for watching.